Thanks for tuning in to another postnatal session. For this 30-minute class, we are going to get back to the basics of reintegrating the deeper layers of our abdominal muscles. To do this, we'll start by laying on our back with our knees bent and feet connected. Situate your arms and shoulders to find a comfortable position. Take a moment to find your breath. Feel that flow in and out. And come down. Notice your abdomen. On your inhale, feel it expand and rise. And on your exhale, toning, pressing all of the air out. And continue to breathe consciously. And we'll incorporate some movements into the pelvis. Draw your pubic bone towards your navel. Lower back presses into the mat. Lower abdominals contract. Press your tailbone down. Feel your lower back lift, creating a little tunnel beneath you. You may even take your hand to feel that. And pubic bone draws to navel, lower back presses in towards the mat. Continue to rock back and forth. The next time your lower back is pressing into the mat, pause here. Keep that engagement. And straighten your right leg out. Heel glides along the mat. Then re-bend the knee, connecting the bottom of the foot down. So we're going to straighten the right leg out and re-bend a few times. Try to keep that engagement in through your lower abdomen. You could take your hands here to remind yourself to tone and draw down. And we'll create more activation as you get light in your left foot. It's still connected in the mat, but it's not bearing much weight, if any at all. And the slower you move your right leg, the more integrated the movement is, the more heat and connection you will create to this area. Looking for toning not a cardio type movement. Reminder, stay light in that left foot. Right leg moves out 2 more times. And then last one, connect the foot, take a moment, pause. Left leg moves forward, straightening out. And then the knee bends, drawing the heel back in. So get light in that right foot, allowing it to have the idea you could slide maybe a piece of paper almost under the foot. Conscious breaths, they don't have to match the movement, but we're not holding our breath in here. Good, stay really light in that right foot. Challenging your strength. The movement looks quite simple, but it is very challenging when done correctly. Press out through that left leg 2 more times. And when you're finished, we'll draw both the legs in, take a hold with your hands, rock side to side, massaging the back of your pelvis and lower back. Reconnect your feet to the mat. Find figure 4. Outer right ankle comes to the top of the left thigh. Guide both of your legs in. Keep your shoulders connected. Option to interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Steady your breath in and out. Reconnect that left foot down. Take your arms wide. Cross the right leg on top. Move the hips to the right, legs lower to the left, finding a twist. Think of creating space between the right hip and shoulder. Unwind the body, connect the feet, center your hips. Figure 4 on the left side. Draw your legs in, shoulders stay connected. Option to interlace the fingers behind the thigh. And follow your breath in and out. Relax your jaw. Sink your shoulders back. We'll set up for the twist here. Right foot connects. Finish crossing that leg on top. Arms wide. Hips left. And the legs go right. Think of the left shoulder pressing down, even if it's lifted. Left hip moving in the opposite direction, creating that space. Untwist, connect your feet, center your hips. Draw both your legs in, take that rock side to side. Roll over to one, find your way into a seated position. So we know a lot of your day is spent holding your baby, snuggling, feeding, and the shoulders can really start to move up by the ear. So we're going to take a moment to release into the traps. So press your sit bones down, really lengthen up your spine and loop your shoulders up, back, and down a few times. You may hear some audible noises that come from this, an area that can hold a lot of tension. So really, again, take your time, articulate your movements. And then relaxing the shoulders back and down. Lower your chin into your chest. Create a few semicircles, rolling your ear over your shoulder. And the next time, right ear's over your right shoulder, pause. Right hand comes up, finds the left trap, and just give yourself a nice little massage here. You can move down by the shoulder, find your way up the side of your neck. Let's bring the right hand back to the lap. Roll the chin through center. Take the left ear over the shoulder. Pause for a moment. Left hand comes across. Locate that upper trap. Finding a bit of relief here in this self-massage. Take your left hand back to your lap, recreate those half circles. When your chin finds the center of your chest, pause. Lift to neutral. Roll through, find a tabletop position. So as we get back to the basics here as well, spread your fingers wide. Inactive hands is a cause for a lot of wrist pain within weight bearing on the hands. So fingers are spread. Think of rooting down through the index finger and your thumb. Building a good structure also helps. Shoulders over the wrists and the knees or under the hips. Find a neutral spine to start. That lift of the front side up here so that we feel strong. And at the same time, move your shoulders out of your ears. Tail drops, chin moves into the chest. Round out your entire spine and pause. See if you can create more lift in the front side of your body here. And then return to a neutral spine. Again, round, tail drops, chin to chest. Press the mat away. And neutral spine. Round out, pubic bone to navel. Shoulder blades spread. And neutral spine. 2 more on your own. Lingering in that rounded back, finding your strength. And when finished, lower all the way onto the front side of your body. Untuck your toes and climb up to your forearms so you get a good clearance here. Stack your shoulders over your elbows. Engage your legs, kneecaps lift, and enjoy bringing the shoulder blades together and down. Curl your toes under, move your hands back, and shift into child's pose. Big toes connect, hips settle towards your heels. Walk your hands in towards you, sit upright at the back of your mat. Take your arms forward and then cross them over, fingers reaching around for your shoulder blades. Think of really crossing the elbows and lifting them up. Some long breaths into your upper back. Feel the shoulder blades spread apart. Release your arms down to your sides. Interlace the fingers now behind you. Knuckles go down. Lift up through your chest. Encourage your arms away from your back line, lifting from the forearms. Release, arms lift forward, crossing the opposite arm on top. Fingers reach around for the shoulder blades. Elbows are lifting. And send your breath into your upper back. Release your arms, interlace your fingers the awkward way behind you. Knuckles down, chest up. And then encouraging the arms to lift from the forearm area. And release. This is going to conclude our guided movement for this practice. If you have some time to lay down or revisit some movements that we created, I invite you to do that now. Thank you so much for coming to share a little piece of your practice with me in your postnatal journey. Namaste.